Well, this is the first video of many like it. I don't know if I'm going to post them public or if I'm just using it to document this experience. But I had severe shoulder pain and back pain after falling off my Pilates. And then I started developing this pain in my ribs. So I wanted to go to ER to get x-rays for my doctor for my neck so he could adjust me, because he said it was about time. So I thought, well, I'll just go to urgent immediate care with this abdominal pain and see if I can get a spinal x-ray. And I did. And then they referred me. They found 2 masses, one in my kidneys and one in my lung. So they told me if I wanted to get the results there, that I could go into ER and get my CT scan. And I did that today. If I say anything, the reason why we found this was because I was assertive enough to take the reins and go get the scan, even though the doctor didn't prescribe it. He just kind of said, what time? Is it time? Because we keep on adjusting my neck, and it wasn't sticking. So then I was going to massage therapy once a week and an adjustment once a week, and nothing was working. And I was getting pretty sick and tired of it. So I went to immediate care, and that's where Asante in Grants Pass. I take back everything bad I ever said about them, because immediate care was amazing, and emergency today was totally awesome. Little angels were around me all day to even get me there. I went to my doctor and said, immediate care said I need a CT scan, and my doctor said, well, I think my provider's out 3 months, or the secretary said that is, and I'm not waiting 3 months for this. So I asserted myself, and I went into ER, and I said, I went to imaging, and I said, I need this CT scan, and she says, well, we need a referral from a doctor. What? Now who do I go to? This has been panic attack, and I got an answer. Panic attack, and now I have an answer. Now it's just an emotional finding out. And it's not a death sentence, and I thank Laurel for reminding me that it's just the process. I can already tell I'm so blessed to have the people I have around me for this. I was on the phone to my daughter when my daughter called while I was in ER, and she talked to the nurse and she talked to the doctor, and it was the compassion, the patience, how they explained everything. Yeah, I'm emotional. I didn't sleep all night last night. I stared at the ceiling. There was no way I was going to wait 3 months. So I went in and got my CT scan, and they came back that the radiologist read the scan and wanted to immediate follow-up. I mean, they even made all the appointments and everything for me because it couldn't wait. So I'm waiting for a I can't even think. My mind is just putty with all of this. The reason why I'm documenting, I don't know. Maybe it'll help somebody else. I don't want to run with this, but it's just like the big C has been. Every single person on my paternal side has had breast cancer. And I went and got the Brock test and read that I didn't have the mutation for it. And I was so convinced I would never have the big C word. I think it's more of a shock than anything, and they shouldn't be. I smoked for 45 years. I smoked cigarettes. Anyway, I'm hoping that pulmonologist, whatever, and they set me up with an oncologist too for treatment. So I guess after they do the that guy is going to take a camera and go down my throat and take a picture and a biopsy of my lung, and then we'll know for sure. Right now, we don't know for sure. It's just, trust me, it's just such a scary thing. And then I read the doctor's face, and maybe I'm reading too much of it into it. But I read the doctor's face that that it's serious. He held my hand. He was so compassionate. He said the same name as my son. And he took the time to explain everything. But I could see on his face that, and he said, I can't say the big C word because we don't have proof yet. But and this is what he said, but the radiologist really didn't like that scan. And is very concerned. So, that kind of tells me it looked really bad. Who knows? I say, nobody can do anything but pray. Time for me to start writing again. Start listening to God. And it's not just words. So, this is day 1. March 3rd, 2026. I'll keep this journal, and like I said, I might share the videos with certain friends that I want them to know why I haven't been around. And then I appreciate them very, very much. See you on the next one. Later, guys.